We are going to start 3A Division 1. We are going to start in Region 1, as we always do. And for me, there are a number of squads here that I would not begrudge you if you took. I think that Region 1 has a number of heavyweights that need to be taken into account, mostly out in West Texas, as Region 1 tends to be. I think that if you put aside pedigree, because they've just literally not been around very long, Brock is looking super dangerous. With Letty French, Coach Chad Worrell, what he's doing there has been fabulous for a young program that is suddenly rising. Finished the year undefeated. They look fabulous. They've got a game, I believe, did they beat Jim Ned or are they playing tonight? I'm not sure. But they should get past that. But beyond that, I think the winner of Brownfield and Littlefield has a chance. Brownfield's got Jalen Nolan, just a sophomore, but a fabulous player. Littlefield, the kind of physical play they're going to bring. Wall. Of course, Wall.
Right.
They are as consistent as the day is long. The Hawks look great. Their offense, their running game looks fabulous.
One of those teams when I do the 3A rankings, I'm just constantly, Wall's not moving. Wall's just staying right in this top 10.
What about Shallow-Water?
Shallow-Water, right.
Shallow-Water looks great. That's a team that maybe they took some lumps earlier in the year, but they have really hit their stride right now. And then a team like Muleshoe. That's a squad that I think is very dangerous. I think there are 5 or 6 teams I can see coming out of this region. Right. I took Brock over Shallow-Water, but that could very easily be Brownfield over Muleshoe. Right. It could very easily be Wall over maybe even a team like Breckenridge. There's a lot of variability, I think, in Region 1. So let's move on.
Okay.
Region 2, I don't think there's a ton of variability. I hate to say that, but it does
seem like we're on a crash course.
I think that you've got 2 teams on opposite sides of the region that are careening towards one another in a regional final. I think it's the team that surprised everybody by making a march to the state title game last year, Mineola.
Yep. And
Jeremiah Crawford. They are doing just big-time things. They're really, really good. And that big offensive line with the Anderson twins. Them. And then on the other side, you've got Pottsboro. And we talked with Matt Poe, and I know you're high on Pottsboro. I'm high on Pottsboro.
You love you some Zane Pritchett.
Zane Pritchett's a man. That defense is fabulous. If you're looking for a spoiler, maybe White Oak, who Pottsboro is going to need to beat next week. Sunnyvale, if you're digging the DFW area team, Sunnyvale scores a bajillion points a game.
That's true.
That's a team. Dangerfield, there's few teams in the state that have the pedigree that Dangerfield have. Redwater won District 7, and that's no pushover. Scurry Rosser, maybe. Callisburg is a team that's faded a little bit down the stretch, but the winner of that game could have a shot. That said, I would be surprised if we didn't have Pottsboro and Mineola in a regional final.
I would too.
And that's a coin flip. I'm taking Pottsboro. I think you're taking Pottsboro.
I think I am too.
I know Mike Craven took Mineola. That is totally fine.
Sure.
That's really good. Region 3, we're in 3A Division 1. Follow along, texasfootball.com/playoffs. Region 3, there's the looming giant. And I've said that a couple of times, but there is the little thing of the 3-time defending champs, Cameron Yeo. And they have 1 loss on the year, but it was to a 4A squad. They run the ball so well, Trayon Smith. They have such a great defense with DeAndre Adams. I think there are a couple of potential landmines.
This is a nasty region. It's nastier than it looks like at first glance. These are good teams.
There's speed all over Region 3. Kirbyville is lightning fast. Teague, lightning fast.
Yes. Grandview, huge numbers through the air.
Grandview, East Chambers.
Yeah.
Even the team they have to play tonight, or they already beat last night, McGregor, is no pushover.
Yeah.
Malakoff. There are a number of really good teams here that could trip up Cameron Yeo, but you're also starting from the position of they're the favorite.
Yep.
And everybody in that region knows it. And I think they know it. So, can anybody trip them up? Maybe. I've got Cameron Yeo over Kirbyville. I know you have Cameron Yeo over Teague.
Yeah.
But I believe all 3 of us like the Yeomen to come out.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the winner of this region wins it all.
I would not be surprised either. Region 4 is just pull a name from a hat.
Yeah.
These teams, there are a number of excellent teams that all seem super. There seems like tons of parity in this one.
Yeah, tons of parity.
you look at if you just go by the district champions, okay, just the district champions. Luling, I for one am not buying Luling. That's just me. That's just me. Say. That's just me. I for one have my doubts about Luling, but they could up and surprise people. What about let's see, Marion? Mm-hmm. I think Marion, if you're looking for a team from District 13, Comfort. Yep. Okay. Aransas Pass. Yep. The winners of 16. But for me, I went with Hallettsville. I think that the Brahmas, that running game is really impressive. I took them over Goliad. I don't feel great about that. I think, look at this. I think for our picks, we've got 6 different teams in the regional finals.
It's one of the few times we have that.
I've got Hallettsville over Goliad.
Yep.
You've got Hitchcock over Mathis.
Yep.
Mike's got Edna over Aransas Pass.
And I don't feel good about any of it.
Again, pull a name from a hat. I think that one's wide open.
It's a wide open race.
As far as the state champion, I got Cameron Yo. Cameron Yo beating Pottsboro. You don't bet against that kind of pedigree.
As we said with Allen, as we said with Navasota.
To be the man?
To be the man.
Woo! You got to beat
the man.
And right now, Cameron Yo's the man. I've got Cameron Yo over Pottsboro. Yep. You've got Yo over Brock. Mike likes Mineola. Mike likes Mineola to come out of Region 2. He thinks that they were a year early last year. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I could see Brock, Pottsboro, Mineola, Cameron Yo, all winning a title.
It's that's gonna be a fun one to see play out. I really don't know. It's
should be awesome. Good.